you going to send the
Okay.
record, sir, or can we record it?
Yeah, I'll upload in my YouTube channel. I'm opening my YouTube channel, so I'll upload there. You can view there anytime if you want.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I'm lightly promoting myself right now. Just planning something good. Okay.
That's good. So first subscriber.
Yeah. Now we are here focused on normal HST versus quick method. Okay. So let's start with the normal first, then I'll explain the quick. In the normal method, what will happen is you will do the sales. Suppose your sales is, let's say, $100,000. Okay, I'm only talking about Ontario. So what will be the HST?
13.
Can you help me with the HST? Let's say the
13%.
HST is 13%, right?
13,000.
Mm.
Yeah.
So your HST will be 13,000. Right? So again, you will have one thing called ITC. What do you mean by ITC? ITC is input
Tax claim.
tax credit.
Mm.
Everybody should know that, okay, HST payable or receivable is equals to HST on sales minus HST on purchase, or we can say ITC. So when you get a positive number, it will be payable. When you get a negative number, it will be receivable. It depends whichever value you are using at the first. Okay, this is where the normal HST is calculated. Suppose in this case, you have a ITC of $10,000. So when you put this thing in the formula, it will be 13,000 minus 10,000. What will be the value?
3,000.
Is this payable or the receivable?
Payable. Payable. It's on sales.
Yeah, you collected 13,000 from your customer. You paid 10,000 for your expenses. Now the remaining difference of 3,000 you need to pay to CRA. Okay. Now the most important thing, how to calculate the ITC. How do you calculate the ITC? Suppose sometime there will be the cost of goods sold. Suppose you have the ITC paid or HST paid in the cost of goods sold might be 5,000. There might be accounting fee. When you paid the HST, suppose let's say 1,300. Then what will be the other one? Utilities.
Mm.
Suppose you pay the HST, say $500 in utilities. I'm just talking about HST, okay? So when I'm talking about the ITC, you only need to consider, okay, how much HST you paid while purchasing goods or incurring the expenses. Or sometimes you may be purchasing the assets as well. So you just have to total all the ITCs and the value comes over here. Okay, here I'm just giving the example. The total may not match exactly, but this is how you'll do. So next scenario is, suppose this is the first one. Second example, you have sales $100,000. HST on sales will be 13,000. Suppose your ITC is 15,000. So do you know the formula for HST? Payable or receivable. What is the formula? HST on sale minus HST on purchase, or you can say
Purchase.
there is another word we say, just we say ITC minus ITC. So in this case, what will be the HST on sale? $13,000 minus
2,000.
$15,000. What is the value?
2,000
2,000. Okay.
receivable.
Yes. Now you may get $2,000 of refund from the CRA when you file your HST return. This is the normal method. Okay. In the normal method, you need three things. One is your sales. Second is your HST on sales, and third is your input tax credit. And while filing the return also, while filing the HST return also, you only need these three things. Sales, HST on sales, and the IT. Sometimes it may not be exact 30%. Sometimes you may sell the goods where HST will be 0 or there will be no HST. Then it will not match directly as a 13%. So you have to consider the value as per your ledger. Okay. This is how your normal method of HST works. Now there is little bit twist in the, what is the other method?
Quick method.
Quick method. You must know what you are learning. In the quick method, suppose you have a $100,000 of sales. In Ontario, the tax rate on HST is 13%. So you'll have 13,000. Yeah, this is the first step. Now, the second step is you'll multiply this by 8.8%. How much will be the value? Can anybody answer this? Do you have a calculator
8.8.
or mobile phone?
8.8%.
Yeah.
9,944.
9,944.
44.
There is an exemption for up to $30,000. You can deduct 1%. So what will be the value of 1% for $30,000? 300.
300.
Yeah.
So can you minus 9,944 minus 300? What will be the value?
964.
9,644.
So this is the net amount that you have to pay.
So for the 8.8% is
Yeah, I have some notes, so I'll just brief you. Just understand the flow first, okay?
okay.
Look, here it was so simple. You just have a value, you multiply 13% that you collected, then you minus the input tax credit, and you will calculate the figure receivable or the payable, depends upon the situation. But for quick method, there are the rules that you have to gross this up, the value with HST. You can't claim ITC. So you may ask, what is the benefit of quick method, right? The benefit is that, look, how much did you collect from the party? How much HST did you collect from the party? 13,000? Yes.
Yes.
So how much are you paying to the CRA?
$9,644.
In this case, you don't have to maintain any record. You don't have to do any other thing. Just calculate this, collect the HST on your sales, multiply it by 8.8. There are other percent also. I'll show you. But normal case or normal business, it will be 8.8%. So you get a value and you get a deduction for up to $300. If you are eligible, there are certain rules. Then you'll minus the value, then you'll get this. Okay, look at this point. You can't claim the input tax credit for the expenses. So business may apply the fixed percentage. It was 8.8 that we took, yes? The percent may be different as per the organization. So to the gross revenue inclusive of tax. That's why we did 113,000. Yes or no? Yes?
Yes.
We did not multiply to the value of $100,000. We grossed it up with the 13% HST. Then it was $113,000 and we multiply that with 8.8. This is what this line is saying.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's ideal for the having low input cost and simplified bookkeeping means bookkeeper don't have to record anything because of the ITC. CRM may not ask anything if you apply this method. You don't have to show the proof of ITC because you are not claiming the ITC. You are just applying the quick method and paying the fixed percentage value to the CRA.
Hmm.
Now the eligibility criteria. The first thing is you have to be registered under GST and HST. The second thing is turnover has to be less than $400,000. Now, not every organization can apply this method. There has to be a limit. If you earn more than $400,000, excluding HST or GST, then you are not eligible for the quick method. You have to file in a normal way. Okay. Another thing is that if you are accountant, lawyer, financial advisor, or this charities, municipalities, then also you can't opt this method. You have to do the normal way of filing the HST return. Okay. So there are few examples for eligible business, the cleaning, IT, retail, landscaping, photographic, printing, but the turnover has to be less than $400,000. So keep in mind this thing. Okay.
Okay.
Let's move forward. How the quick method work? Now step by step. Remember our example. Charge the HST, GST your client. Okay, you charge the HST. It was $100,000. You charge $13,000 to HST. This is the normal. You issue the bill. you charge the HST normal way, like you do for the normal HST filing. Then second step is total your revenue, means we'll add 100,000 plus 13,000. It will be $113,000. Then we multiply it by our rate. Rate is 8.8%. So the value was how much? 9,000 something, right? This is the third step. And the fourth one is subtract the 1% credit. So we'll do less 30,000 into 1%. It will be 300.
300.
That's why initially I showed you the example. Now, whenever I show you a theoretical part, it will be easy for you to understand. So I did not start with the theory part. If I had started with the theory part, then you might feel, oh, how it will be possible.
Okay.
Okay. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fourth step is done. Then the fifth one. Then the remaining amount, the payable amount, what should you do? You will remit to the CRA, means you will pay. The amount was 9,600 something that we calculated, right? That you will
Yes.
pay to the CRA.
CRA.
Okay. Now you can't claim the ITC and operating expense, but you can claim the ITC on capital purchase. So you can claim the ITC if you purchase any assets, any real property, or there are certain meals and entertainment expense. You can claim on that, but you can't claim on the operating expense like rent, office supplies, or any other thing. So you must need to consider this factor as well while preparing your return for HST under which method?
Quick method.
Quick method. Now I showed the rate. There are some rate that I have mentioned. It is for the service-based business only. If you want to go in the detail, I'll show you where to go in the CRA to go on this on a detailed way. But if for the service-based business, it is 8.8% in the Ontario, 10.4% in Nova Scotia, 10.4% in Newfoundland, in Alberta, and other it is 3.6%. So the rate will change as per the province. If it is in Alberta, you will only multiply with how much? 3.6%, not 8.8%.
Sir,
Yes.
is this meal and entertainment expenses that we receive from T2 the same one, 50%?
Which one?
This certain meal and entertainment
Yeah,
expenses.
there are
50%?
certain, you have to see the list. In the CRA website, they will give you the list. Okay, only certain meals and entertainment may be allowed, not whole 100%, or all the expenses that you booked on your books of account.
We
Okay.
also receive some percent from T2 also, yeah?
No, T2 is different thing. We are not talking about T2. This
Mm.
HST is different than the corporate tax. Okay.
Sir, for quick method, we can receive the HST.
Pardon? Can you again?
Can we collect the
Yeah,
HST?
you must collect the HST. Suppose you issue the invoice of say $10,000, then you have to write $10,000 plus 13% HST, means how much it will be? $11,300. So
Yeah.
you'll be collecting the HST on each invoices. The only difference is that you can't claim the input tax credit.
ITC.
Yeah. And you have to multiply the gross value with HST into the specific rate as per the province and as per the organization.
Because in back home India, we cannot collect the HST.
Yeah,
same
it,
rule
it might be
applied.
different back home,
Yeah.
but here you have to collect the HST.
Yes, sir.
You apply the rate and you deposit the remaining amount to the CRA.
Because some organization needs HST, though you are a very small firm, but
Yeah.
if you sell a big organization, they need HST or GST, whatever, in the invoice. That's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Hmm. Thank you, sir.
Now, this is the same example that we have mentioned. I have written this also. I'll share with you this. There was $100,000 of sales, including HST, it will be $113,000. Then the quick method rate is 8.8%. So your value will be 9,044. Right? Here, the example, we have not taken the 1% credit. There are also certain rules that 1% credit cannot be taken by every organization. So you have to see whether your organization falls under the 1% exemption or not. Okay? This is the same example that we have discussed earlier.
Okay, can we get every time we file the return, the
Mhm.
deduction of $300?
Can you again ask me? I'm not able to hear.
Uh, can we get a $300 deduction every time when we file the return if we
Yeah,
fall?
that is the rule. As per the organization, you have to see your organization is eligible for that deduction or not. If here you can get every time you will get a $300 deduction.
Okay.
In most of the case, the quick method will be only filed once in a year. So there is hardly or rarely chance, or in some exception, might be that you are filing quarterly, but most of the case you will be filing on an annual basis. So it is a one time.
Okay.
And this is applicable in most of the self-employment businesses done by the individuals.
So, sir, when you say if eligible, right, for $30,000, the corporation should be under 400,000 sales, right?
It does not say the corporation. It might be individual.
Yeah, in
It
a
might be
individual.
corporation.
Yeah, but like I have an incorporation,
Okay.
so I'm an individual, but if I have to get the $300, $30,000, 1% this thing, my sales should be under 400,000, right?
No. To opt for this scheme or whatever you say, what is this traditional, not a traditional method? This is a
Quick.
quick method. So for to get the quick method benefit, your sales has to be less than $400,000. As soon as your sales increase above $400,000, you can't opt this method.
So then there is no 30,000, 1%
There is no
formula.
30,000, there is no 8.8, there is no any rule. You have to follow the normal and traditional method of HST.
So this rule applies only if the incorporation is under $400,000.
Yeah, in corporation and self-employment individuals.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Then there is a 1% credit on first 30,000. Just reduce the remittance by $300.
Sir,
Yes.
if we register in quick method,
Yeah.
but this year we purchased a lot, so we have a lot of ITC. So can we file the general
Yeah,
method?
you can. You have to again ask CRA to withdraw your option. I'll show you. The next
Yeah.
page is same that I'm going to explain. Okay.
Okay.
First, let me finish this notes. I think every question will be solved after
Okay.
the note. Okay.
Thank you.
So how to elect the quick method, right? So how do you, there is a form called GST 74. So you go to the CRA website, download this form and fill the form and send to the CRA saying, okay, I want to opt for the quick method. Now the question arises, what will happen if you don't want to opt? To revoke also, you have to use the same form. Okay. You ask the question, okay, what should you do? You have to fill the form. If you think, okay, this year I'm going to get a lot of ITC, so it's better for me to claim the normal or the traditional method, then what should I do? Use this form, fill the form and send to the CRA. Once you got CRA will inform you, then you can use your regular method. That depends upon you. Okay. This is the same thing that we have discussed earlier. Now, some of you may not know how to file the HST or anything. I have written the process here. This is the number 1. This is the 2. This is for quick method. Shall I describe all this? What do you want? I'll show you this part. I can't log in, but I'll show you how to file from the net filing. You just go and you have to fill this information. This is the thing that you have already done. Okay. Now, this is the step by step. These are all the steps I have written over there. You can go and see. If you are filing for any of your client, you just follow the steps and you will be able to file it. Okay, I'll show you something. Okay, if you want to file the HST net file return, just go to the Google and log in. Just search it, the HST net file form, and you will be in this page. So whenever you are in this page, just go to the file or return. You will see the business number, the access code, the reporting period, this and this. So the first thing will write here, you type here is a business number, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 RT 0001. This might be your business number. You will have a 4-digit access code, okay? For each HST organization, you'll always have the access code. That will be a 4-digit number. So you have to put the value over here. Otherwise, your return may not be accepted. You can't go further than this. You have to put all the values in this mandatory field items. This must be your business number. Business number may be, what may be the business number? It may be anything. Different for each organization, right? So just put the business number here. Then you need the access code. Just fill the access code. Okay. Then the reporting period. What may be the reporting period? Let's say July 1 to, I'm just filing it monthly, so you have to just put the monthly. So if you are filing the nil return, then you have to click on this box. If you are not filing the nil return, then you don't have to click on this box. But if you are filing the 00, sometimes you will be filing the 00 return, then just click on this box and see all the information also. Sometimes it may be relevant to your organization. If it's not relevant, you don't click anything, you go to the next. But here I have not put the business number and the access code. So it's saying everything data I have entered is not valid because I have not entered anything. All right. So you just follow the steps, go inside this form, and you have to fill the sales value, input tax credit, and HST on sales. Then you just have to follow the process and move ahead. It's so easy. Okay.
Sir, how to get the access code?
CRA will give you access code. It might be in your notice of assessment for the HST. Okay. Whenever you register for the first
Okay.
time, you may get access code.
Okay.